in this video, we are going to be tackling the electrics. Yes. So part of the things that we needed to do in this house was to do the electrics. So before, obviously, when we were reviewing the house, before we purchased it and everything else.
Someone is at the front door.
How's it going, guys? It is now officially 1 week since we moved into this house, and as we said in our previous videos, we've got a lot of work to do in this house, including plumbing, changing up the bathroom, plastering, changing up the bedroom, interior design, carpet, flooring, you basically name it. The whole house needs doing. Before we moved into this house, we were under the impression that we were going to need a full house rewire, so we had obviously budgeted for that. We had a few electricians come in and obviously give us a quote, have a look at the house. The good news is we don't need a full rewire, which is fantastic, which then obviously means we save some money on our budgeting that we had already sort of laid out for a whole house rewire, if that makes sense. What the electrician suggested was we need to change our fuse board, and as you guys can see, this fuse board or non-fuse board is really old and needs updating. If I can remember off the top of my head, was it RCBOS, that one? And there was the Jew RCB. Correct me if I'm wrong. Listen, I'm not an electrician. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but we were recommended two. Obviously one is a lot more pricier than the other. We decided to go with the RCBOS. If I'm getting it wrong, I'll put it on the screen. Apparently what that one does is individually in the circuit, it isolates all the ports or something like that. Like I said, I'm not an electrician. There's going to be a 2-day job because we are also going to be, as well as changing the fuse board, we're going to be adding a few sockets and also moving a few of the sockets up because some of them are currently sitting on the skirting board, which are like just massive. So we've now marked here. The light switch is going to be moved because, as you guys can see, it's currently here. These two light switches controls that light and then controls that light. Excuse the mess, we're still living around boxes, but it doesn't make sense. As I said, a stud was going to be coming up here, so we need to relocate this light switch and isolate that light to turn off here. At the moment we have the TV obviously just sitting there temporarily, but ultimately the plan is to have a media wall across this back wall. This is going to be the front lounge, so they've basically marked up as some places where the electrics are going to be. So you see that X marks the spot, so we're going to have some sockets at the back of the TV, obviously for when the TV goes to the back of the wall, and that's going to be hiding all the electrics behind there. And that, yeah, that's on the skirting board, so that's going to be going because we'll no longer need that.
That's a 14th edition fuse board, even 13th edition, wooden, Bakelite surroundings. It's been since then 4 other editions or 5 other editions. We're on the 18th, soon to be on the 19th edition. Okay. These are the new boards out. You have surge protection.
Yeah.
Your main fuse, your surge protected MCB, and then individual RCBOs.
Nice.
These are all miniature RCDs.
Okay. What's the difference? What does it do?
Well, on an RCD board, you'll have 2 RCDs. You'll have one protecting, let's say, like 4 circuits, and another RCD protecting another 4 circuits.
Yeah.
If anything happened to any one of them 4 circuits, the RCD would trip,
Yeah.
and you lose power to all 4 of them until you sort it out.
Yeah.
This one, if you lose it to that, you're only losing it to that particular circuit. So you know what circuit to look and test and find out.
Thank
All
you.
right? No worries.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
So today the electricians are starting on doing our first fix. So hopefully we're going to have the media wall here. Obviously we've marked out potentially where the bracket is going to be. So we're going to have 2 sockets here, 1 in here. And that would obviously house where the TV is going to go, the skybox, etc. And then down at the bottom we're going to have the fireplace. So we need a plug and socket for that. As you can see, this house is lived in. So This is the reality of it. It's gonna get dusty in here, but we don't have a choice. It's not like we can go to a hotel. For now, we've basically decided to try and cover things up as much as we can. And yeah, they're gonna bring some more dust sheets before they start their work. Very deep. How's it coming along?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do this job every day.
So normally when we do houses, they're empty.
Yeah, fair enough. I get it. Just a wire, honestly.
Yes,
like
on its own.
That's
Doing nothing.
dangerous, right?
Well, I think so. And look, this was trapping these cables. This is just a bell wire.
All of that just needs to. Look, it's all
Just when it rips out.
Yeah.
But this.
Wires go all around the house, and we don't know where they end up. Like that one is chased.
Look, there.
Oh,
Oh, bell cable.
that's so weird.
And we get rid of them wherever they go.
It's gonna go across the top, but who knows where it ends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's telephone cable. We don't use that.
No, we don't. We don't even have a phone. And we have light. Do we? Maybe we don't. Or it's just me that doesn't know how to use a bloody switch. We have light. They've sorted out this one. He's basically going to go and get the casing to insulate that. Then he's going to skim over it. But all the sockets are working. And obviously he's moved our TV back now. But you can kind of see, let me come over here so you can actually see properly. You can see the sockets that he's done, and that's going to be next to our wall bracket for our media wall. And I can't wait! When you talk about dust, it's literally dust everywhere.
Oh my god. My word, I'm shook.